Shalom to Josh Reinstein, president of the Israel Allies Foundation.
Hi, Yoni. How are you?
So the Chairman's Conference has returned.
Well, we finally got to have our Chairman's Conference after a 2-year hiatus because of the coronavirus, and it's great to see members of Parliament from all over the world. The Israel Allies Foundation coordinates activities of 50 Israel Allies caucuses in countries around the world, over 1,200 legislators, and today we have 24 of the chairmen of those caucuses here for a policy conference in Jerusalem.
And you decided to present a declaration supporting Israeli construction in Jerusalem and all of Jerusalem.
Yes, it's very important to the members of the Israel Allies Foundation that it's known that we support building in Jerusalem, in all of Jerusalem, that Jerusalem is the undivided capital of the state of Israel, that we have complete sovereignty over the capital of the state, and that we have the right to build anywhere that we would like to without any pressure from outside forces.
And another declaration or resolution is what you presented to Foreign Minister Yair Lapid about anti-Semitism.
So the resolution was a combination of work between the Israel Allies Foundation and the Combat Anti-Semitism movement. And what we did is we put together a resolution calling on countries not just to adopt the working definition on anti-Semitism, IRA, but also to implement it. And so the big problem is that there's a lot of countries that they've adopted it and they said, okay, Zionism, anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism. But what does that mean? How do you implement that? And that's what really a lot of our policy conference was about. How do we take the next step in that battle?
Tell me please, Josh, if there's so much support, why does it always feel like the world is against us?
Well, I think the story isn't getting out. I mean, we have incredible successes over the last 5 years. Embassies moving to Jerusalem from the United States, from Honduras, from Guatemala, and soon from Malawi. Those are faith-based initiatives. Anti-BDS legislation, anti-Semitism legislation that we've seen around America that started as a church movement. We have observer status in Africa for the first time in decades, and that's because of Christian heads of state who have fought for Israel. And I can tell you that faith-based diplomacy is the most important weapon we have in our diplomatic arsenal today, and we are winning the battle on many fronts.
Josh Reinstein, president of the Israel Allies Foundation, thank you very much.
Thanks again for having me.